right, hello. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual advisor. Welcome all my beautiful, loyal messengers who have been with me since the beginning of the journey. I appreciate you, and I love you guys so much. And welcome to all the new ones who just joined aboard. All right, thanks for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. How's business while you're here? Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is One Message in a Bottle Tarot. And then follow me on Instagram, which is at One Message in a Bottle Tarot. You may connect with me intimately on Twitter, which is at One Message Tarot, at One Message Tarot. What else? I'm taking private readings. You can DM me if you'd like to book a private reading. If you'd like to support me, or leave a tip or a love donation, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal. That information is in the description box of each video, and I thank you so much. All right, so we are doing something new. We're still doing November monthlies, but I've broken them up into the groups of the cardinal signs, fixed signs, and mutable signs, okay? So we've already done the cardinals. Hopefully you didn't skip any classes. Okay, everybody showed up and was where they were supposed to be. This is for all the ones who have been here and have been attending, the college, the school, you know. So if you're here, then you need to go back and get your assignments and then come back here, okay? But we're on the fixed signs, and that is Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus, okay? So this will be your November monthlies. First up is you're going to pull your oracle. This is your main energy focus for November. Oracle cards for me are your angel, ancestors, God, guides card. These are action-oriented cards, so it's like a right now type of action. This is what you need to focus on. Have an area of growth in right now. All right, so the first card out, your oracle card, your main energy for November, fixed signs Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, is I consume only my fair share. I consume only my fair share. So I just heard for me to win, that means somebody got to lose. Somebody literally just said that. For me to win, somebody else has to lose. Wow. But in what manner, you know? And if it's by your hand, what is the energy of that person losing at the expense of you winning? Do you have the type of energy that, you know, no matter what it takes, whatever it takes, even if you have to put someone under your feet, or whether they be deserving or innocent, I don't know. This gives me kind of ill-gotten gain energy. It's not very brethren-like to me, right? I consume only my fair share. So Leo, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. All right, so this is either your energy or the energy of your cross watcher, okay? Whoever you're entertaining person, place, or thing, all right? Someone here is being greedy. And the funny thing is, while someone is being greedy, they're also being selfish at the same time. You know what I mean? So that's a twisted but balanced seesaw here, right? This is the energy of someone who is okay, and maybe even more than okay, pleased with seeing other people lose by any means. Even if it means them going forward. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I live in La La Land. I don't know. I feel like this world and this earth was created where there's room for everybody, because we are each born here with our own divine purpose and gifts and all that. And I just don't believe that when you were created, when God had you in mind, it was to, I don't know, manifest into something that gets gain over the annihilation of another. That this specific energy is what I'm talking about here, right? So you're being warned. I don't know, I just heard foretold by your guides, and this is for Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, fixed signs, all right, that the current energy you need to be working on from henceforth is consuming your fair share. Maybe that's within your household. Maybe that's give and take. Maybe that's relationships. Maybe that's at work in your career some type of way. If again, maybe you're getting paid more at the expense of people who know more than you, but are getting paid less. Maybe nepotism plays a factor in here in some form or shape, whether it's at work or maybe even in family relationships or dynamics here. I don't know, but you're being told to only consume that which is yours, and that by doing that, you operate for the greatest good for all involved. This is as above, so below. So again, whatever energy you put out and how you consume. When you think about consume, there are so many different ways you can consume in a way to where you really savor and you take your time, like eloquence, or you can consume in a nature that is ravishing and devouring. And, I just saw like an image of meat tearing or something like that with a wild animal. There's that type of consumption, right? I believe it's all a choice. And I feel that Spirit's saying that you are making a conscious choice in how you consume and how much space you take up in this world, and if how that affects others around you within your particular circle, dynamic, or energetic field. Amen. All right. Let's see. Fixed signs, November. What messages do you have for us? Fixed signs, November. Oh, I'm also using, guys, this is a new deck too. The Jane Austen tarot deck, famous writer here. So I may pause to get some of the meanings if need be. But I'm mostly an intuitive reader. And that's, that's the best way, because we have beautiful energies that way when you're reading more than the cards. All right, so we have the Nine of Clubs, which is the Nine of Wands, but the Sun, also the Sun in this deck. That's like, to me, it's like everything is going good. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing particularly wrong, but damn it, I'm going through it. I can definitely relate to that. Oh, me, I can relate to that. But let me read this card. It says, it is well to have as many holds upon happiness as possible. Amen. Look, you ain't never lied. You just, it's been such a roller coaster and so many things going on, fixed signs. It's like you just have to hold on, where you can and really try to find that silver lining. But again, this Nine of Clubs here is also like the Wand, so it's just like basically getting your ass kicked, but still determined to, you're taking your L's on the chin and you're still finding the silver lining. You're still learning the lesson. You see the eye down here with the Sun, you're gaining illumination, right? Things aren't just passing you by or flying over your head. It's actually landing and connecting where it's supposed to be, on the target you know what I mean? You might low-key feel like you're losing your shit a little bit, but you're not. With this 2020 energy and everything going on, it's like one or two things happen, right? You had one collective who just went on as business as usual. They got affected a little bit, but mostly like they hung on to the old narrative and the old powdergram, whatever you say, and escaped and lived in La La Land. You had the other half of the collective, they snapped. They woke up and got the downloads and connected with their ancestors and really saw in between the lines and in the midst of the fog and the breakdown, and really started, doing that soul level work. Though, everybody got their ass kicked, but those people on the collective that really awoken and decided to take that journey and see beyond the veil is like they really got it like triple time. It's been pretty painful, especially if you're, an empath, right? It is well to have as many holds upon happiness as possible, right? So it's like, It's that Tupac energy. It's like, tomorrow is a brighter day. Just hang on. You're having a bad day today. Ride that shit out to the next day. And when you wake up, do your best to say, okay, I know I'm getting my ass kicked here, but I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. And I've had my 24 hours to cry or have my wine or my ale or go to the gym or whatever it is that you do to work that shit out. And you wake up the next day and you're just like, okay, cool. And even if you open up your eyes and you're like, oh shit, all the problems or whatever you were tripping off the day before, it's still like, you got to remind yourself, oh, okay, I did that 24 hours ago. Let me, at least try to get something done, something accomplished. You may get everything done on the list, you may not, but it's just like, again, the silver lining is you got a new day to try to get it right. So the best thing you do is make the best of it and, move forward. Okay. That being said, you might be getting your ass kicked because you've been taking more than your fair share. Okay. And that is an illumination for you. That is an awakening for you. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus, or your cross watcher dealing specifically with you. Somebody's getting their ass kicked for taking from the have-nots, and that's literally what I just heard. From taking from the have-nots, from taking and taking advantage of is also what I'm hearing of the have-nots. Like when you don't even need to, because you literally have probably your own share more than enough. So it's just like, why would you take from this person? And I'm not even talking about material, right? We're talking about emotional, soul level shit, you know what I mean? Or physical, you know what I mean? Whether you robbed somebody or you took somebody's life, whatever, you know what I mean? But it's that energy of you already have, you already are provided for. You have more than enough, your fair share, but yet you chose to go back and take pillage is what I'm literally hearing. This particular individual or this particular group within your life, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or this is you, or this has happened to you or happening to you, for whoever it resonates for. All right, this is why you're getting your ass kicked, okay? So it depends on what side of the coin you are on, yes? But despite all that, the bright thing is the sun in the midst of this tower moment, which is what it looks like to me if you are experiencing a tower moment, is if you are working on your maturity and you're working on your acceptance and you're working on reaching for clarity and grounding and all this, you're accepting it. It's like you're actively trying to learn from the situation, to learn from the experience. Doesn't mean you're not kicking and screaming, but it's just like, the silver lining is at least you won't make the same mistakes again. Okay. You'll learn to accept what's yours and appreciate what's yours. If anything, give to others. Yes. But don't take from people that, the least of these is what I'm hearing. All right. November, 6 signs. Come on. What is that? Oh, yep. Definitely. It's an end to a way of being here with this 4 of spades and the death card, right? I think that's Scorpio too, or Capricorn. Anyway, you're getting your ass kicked because you're being asked to change some manners of your ways. You're being asked and told that now is the time for you to put some things to rest, some behaviors, some patterns, some dispositions, maybe within your home life, work life, love life, etc. Some actions or behaviors that not only aren't healthy for you, but are healthy for everyone, aren't healthy for everyone that you interact with, or vice versa for your cross watcher. Okay. If that's the case, then it's still the same, it's still the same prescription. You know what I mean? It's like you have to transition from this connection if this is hitting your love connection sector, because it's this person's behavior is not conducive to your health, to your peace of mind, to your soundness, to your grounding, to your productivity. And you've been getting notes from spirit that this is a one-sided, imbalanced energy. All right, consuming fair share. Maybe you're giving more and this person is happy with taking that shit and giving you nothing. You know what I mean? So you know, it's like, okay, it's time to dead that. That's what the death card is for me also. It's like I dead that situation. You know what I mean? How people say you just dead that, because you know it's time to move on because you're getting your ass kicked. Again, with the sun card, the bright side is it's like, okay, at least I know. You know what I mean? I don't have to be told a million times. I'm getting clear signs and clear downloads and signals that it is time to either transition from these pattern thoughts and behaviors within myself, or when dealing with this other individual, work, family, friends, environment, could be neighborhood if you need to move out of somewhere because it's not conducive to your growth, because you're not able to grow there because of whatever, you know. But it's a definite end to a way of being. Okay. Five of Swords here. Yeah, this is like she looked like a chick that's always in some shit, but she also looked like a chick that also always has has the tea here, right? This is too many pots in the kitchen, being too many places at once for all the wrong reasons. I don't know why I'm saying that in particular for this card, but that's what I'm feeling. Removing yourself from low vibrational energies, hanging around these low vibrational energies where your common ground is grinding other people to the ground, consuming more than your fair share. You roll with people, or you entertain people that tear down other people, that try to disrupt their life, make others miserable. A situation where there is oppression, someone is being violated. You know what I mean? Like, you roll with people like this in some type of manner, even if it's with your own family, and it comes to bullying that one cousin or that one whoever, or you're quiet about that incest going on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why I just heard that, but that's from somebody, you know. And that's literally what I'm getting here. Like, this energy is like up to no good, and you're being told to cut that shit out. And if you don't, like, the more you will reap this tower moment of the havoc and getting your ass kicked. If this is a type of energy that you entertain or take part in at some level, this is the same energy you'll be getting back to you. Okay? So with that Four of Spades here, you're being called to put it into your ways, and also to put it into hanging around energies that co-sign this behavior, especially when you're being led to change. You can't change and still hang around messy people, backbiting people, people that hurt other people, people that bully, people that, you know, are okay with, like, again, consuming more than their fair share, taking from the least of these, putting their foot on the least of these, excluding and isolating, and, you know. Let's clarify this. I consume only my fair share. I'm going to use the Kipper deck. Like, it's the energy of what is that? You know, as long as it ain't me. Long as it's not me type mindset. You know, the church people like to say, oh, there but before the grace of God goes me. Yeah, but at the same time, If you're part of the people throwing stones and what have you, I'm confused. You know, you can sit by and you can stomach watching another suffer as long as you're good. And you roll with people like that, whether you're in a family dynamic and, you know, it's two households and, you know, different kids and you're giving the one more than the other. You know what I mean? Just like there's so many ways with this. It's like you're good with someone else being violated as long as you're good. You know what I mean? It's like selling your soul for a bag or something on some kind of level at different levels, you know? Again, this is either your energy or the energy of the person. Your cross watcher, you're being called to come up out of this, okay? High honor card. Act your age and act your wage. Okay, for some folk, yeah. Act your age and act your wage. You know, again, unless it's a greed thing, right? I mean, how much is enough? If you are fortunate enough to be well off, or you know, even in the love dynamic, you marry into a family and, you know, you got whole grown women jealous of babies and stuff. You know what I mean? Just how much is enough? Is it ever enough? Will your thirst ever be satisfied for whoever is consuming more than their fair share? You're being called to come up out of that. It's time. Whatever level of the game you're at. You can't go through 2020 and not want to spiritually, morally, characteristically level up in some kind of manner. You can't just go through 2020 and do no work. You know what I mean? That doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. You can't go through 2020 and like just not change some aspect of yourself for the better. Period. Again, this is 5 and 2 is 7. In any deck, that's conflict, right? Whether it's 7 of Swords or 7 of Wands, you know what I mean? Being manipulative, yeah. Deceit, thievery, yes. Clarifying, this is you or somebody in your circle that takes more than their fair shares and enjoys that shit. I'm sorry. This is you or somebody connected to you, okay? Flat out enjoys that shit. They think it's cool. You know what I mean? It's like dudes that date girls with the intention only of dogging them out and dragging them just because it's the cool thing to do. They get high honor from that. Really? You really have to examine and reassess the things that society, you know, states as high honor, because it's not. It's not a true thing of substance. You get it. Right? It's not. You know? So yeah, you're being called to higher ground, to real honor, to real authenticity, right? This 9 of Wands, and this is another 9 on the board, so that's like 99. It's problems, it's behavior, it's problems, okay? And if you don't stop this behavior of taking from those, the least of these, and those which, you know, bring no harm or ill will to you, you will have 99. You know what I mean? It's like you can have high honor and ill-gotten gains for so long until it flips, and then next thing you know, you got 99 problems. Okay, coming at you in the same way that you dealt them out with this 7 here. 7 of Swords. Child, listen. Okay, so yeah, we have to really step up out of basically lower vibrational energies to the best that we can. We're not going to be Mother Teresa overnight, but Spirit is telling you specifically, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. I keep saying Aries, so throw yourself up in there too if you're watching or have a placement. Okay. Again, oh my gosh. It is saying this again. Yeah, bad health. Bad health to continue to operate in energies that are not conducive to a better world, a better place for you and me, or whatever Whitney Houston or Michael Jackson said. Right? When you do ill towards others, that comes back to you, right? The level at which you violate others and consume more than your fair share and take from others in ways that violate their existence, you know what I mean? With so many things happening in these families and family secrets and relationships and marriages where they're, the domestic abuse and all, like at the same level which you violate someone, eventually you can get away with it and you can rah laugh it off with your homies or your girlfriends for so long, but the karma always comes. Ancestors always pull up, angels, God, the Holy Spirit. A lot of times you're just given time. Given time to kind of get yourself together and bring yourself up under subjection. And I believe that's what you're being told right now. And in this instance, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or cross watcher associated with you, if this is the energy that they are bringing into your life. Okay. Whew. I'm hearing it wasn't worth it. Whatever, if this is resonating and this is hitting in a particular sector, I'm hearing that it wasn't worth it, or it won't be worth it. Whatever you took, wherever you didn't consume your fair share, whatever you took, either you're in an energy now where you're just like, it wasn't worth it. Everything that I'm getting, what's happening to me in return, these tower moments, it wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? Just sometimes the bag just, not honoring who you truly are. False person. Yes. Again, this is that manipulation energy. All right. And this is clarifying the death card here. Like literally, you're being told that the way that you are and the way that you operate, as long as you continue to operate in a way that isn't honorable and upright in your dealings with others in particular, because this is about taking from others, is going to be bad for your health. All right. You need to just do right. I keep seeing the marriage bed. I don't know why I keep seeing the marriage bed. Like if you're married and you're in a commitment, and you cheating, I don't know, you cheating on your spouse or something, like sometimes, I don't know, you might catch something, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, like, this timeline in 2020, it's very volatile. You know what I mean? It's not the timeline where you want to just, try it. Okay. So that would also be consuming your fair share, because you were given a spouse, right? Your husband or wife, or however your household is, right? If you're stepping out of it, that will be consuming more than your fair share. So when you do that, you will reap whatever. Okay. And in this case, it's like bad to the bone, bad for your health. A death card for being a false person, for lying and being manipulative. With this seven card of high honor, pretending to be, Thank you, Spirit. Pretending to be a person of high honor, and you're not. Maybe you have one face in the public and then one face in private. And in private, you are violating the hell out of some folks. Or this is happening to you. But yeah, because you don't operate in high honor and you put on this false person, this is what you're reaping, bad health. And if you don't change, I mean, it is a death card. I mean, I don't want to say that for anybody, but I'm just saying you're being asked to kill this facade. And kill this affair. I don't know. Somebody is... Because this person is a blindfold. So this is like someone who's unknown. This is someone in the shadow. Like like it's bad for your health. And then also stop being, again, this would be out of alignment with who you were put here to be. You know, sometimes you just have to do your shadow work and work through your childhood issues and all your traumas and the things that happened to you and whatever and your excuses and become the better person. You can't, I mean, who commits just to being a fuck individual? You know, who commits to that? I don't know. Maybe if you have a mental imbalance, okay. But even in that case, it's like, you know, you need to take your ass to the doctor and get some medication and start some therapy or something. Like, I just don't get it. Like, that's how I know I'm not from here. Because, like, some stuff it just never occurs to me. You know what I mean? Like, it just never even occurs to me. I don't know. I don't get why people hurt people or do the things that they do. But, yeah, you're definitely being told to stop fronting, future in your front and all of that. Because whatever it is going to be exposed. And it may be exposed. Yeah, somebody here is stepping out. This is hitting a love sector or a family dynamic or something, maybe your work. I don't know. But somebody, either is you, again, somebody in your circle, somebody's being false. This is thoughts here. Again, got the muse in the back. This is 7. You got 2 7s here. So there is lies, deception, manipulations. Again, I'm feeling like someone within a connection, but their mind is somewhere else. Yep, and there's gossip all about town about this. There's gossip. All right, and infighting and 2 different people here. You know what I mean? But it's just like, but the source of it is probably you. It's probably you, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, consuming more than your fair share. In some manner, whether it's in life and especially hitting on love. Okay. I understand it's bad. You know, you need to think about what you're doing here. Yeah. Both of this together is like, think about what you're doing here and how messy this is. If this is a relationship dynamic. And everybody knows because these are swords, so people are talking about it. You know what I mean? And if it's not a love dynamic, people are talking about you and how foul you are and what you've done to people and how you've, mistreated people and taken and robbed and pillaged people in some manner or some form, whether it's been financially, physically by harming them, putting your hands on them, emotionally abusing them. Bad deals, you know what I mean? Like, I can go on and on. Let's pull out some romance oracles. It's not the romance oracles, but yeah, like, And if you did step out on your relationship, I'm feeling like somebody definitely caught something. Hopefully not the package, because that would highlight the death card. Hopefully not from somebody that wasn't your spouse or somebody that wasn't who you were in a connection with. And you done went out there and got something and coming home and now you're playing crazy. You're sitting up here thinking about how you're going to tell somebody You know what I mean? Like, baby. Yeah. Okay. Worth waiting for. Okay. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yes, I feel like you are definitely being put on pause in some sort of fashion. I feel like this is almost like your guides and ancestors coming in saying, I know you can turn this thing around. I know you can be a better person. I know that you're better than that. I know that, you innately know who you're supposed to be and know how you're supposed to operate, and you're not supposed to be doing these foul ass things, and you need to correct yourself, and it's like you're being called back home. You know what I mean, by your people to yourself, and it's like we've been waiting for you to get it together, but we're really showing up now, because again, these are angels. Okay, we got the death card on the board in the bad health. Okay, they like, let's bring it home. Let's bring it together, for we have to bring it home. Okay, now that's honestly how I see that. Okay. It's like you've been given time to get your shit together here. You've been given time to do the right thing. You've been given time to return that which is that doesn't belong to you, that is owed to whatever party that you've been taking from, whether this is physical abuse and you need to go to rehab and you need to apologize, you need to pay for medical bills, writing bad deals, you owe people money, like, all of that. Hidden baby mamas, again, whatever, you know what I mean? It's like spirit. I feel like spirit's saying we've given you time to really come clean and turn this thing around, and now it's like a hand is being forced. Yep, this is something that's coming back to bite you. This 9 of Wands energy here. With the sun. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Bad health. Somebody went back somewhere and got bit. Most definitely. Especially if you are in a relationship and you stepped outside of that and went back to some old temptation or something like that. And you felt like it was safe or whatever because you've been there, a couple times before. And this time it was not. It was not. Bad health here again, and this is also clarifying about your character and your moral standard. Keep returning to the same negative and lower vibrational behaviors, right? Your past life, right? Your past life relationship. This is from your past. You're being called to be a person of high honor to move forward. You know what I mean? So living in the past and operating and behaviors that should be part of your past is bad for your health. Spirit said you can't do that anymore. We're going to bust your ass until you get the point with the sun. Illumination, okay? Basically. So, wow, these are really interesting stories with the way these are breaking down. We're going to have to keep revisiting this. Let's clarify this false. You love it. That's what I just said. I knew, like, I be knowing what I'm talking about. You love this shit. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. But guess who it's clarifying? This false person, which is also this death card. You love this toxic. On some level, you love this toxic behavior. Okay, you may even know it may be the death. You probably don't care. I don't know. Whether you have addictions or something like that. Like, I don't know. Some people are narcissists and they do get their kicks off of hurting other people. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's all you know how to be, or whatever. Child. It's like I'm bad and I love it. I just heard double life, like somebody really enjoys living a double life, but living that double life will be the death of them, and they're being asked to come up out of that, come back to your true love again, who you're called to be, right? But somebody loves the way that they are. Somebody loves really, I heard the thrill of it. The thrill of it. Even though you know it takes you down a perilous path in some type of way. And again, this is for so many scenarios. You know what I mean? Like you work a good job, you get paid buku money, but guess what? You never see your family. And you have all that money and your bank account is full, and then one day you're out of here and it's just like, damn, you can't go back. You know what I mean? So it's so many things, but it's just like, that's not real love. That's not real love. True love of a lifetime is killing this false person, this behavior. And again, if you're stepping outside of your relationship, right? Or stepping outside of yourself, out of your true self. And once you kill that part of you, then you step into true and divine love. That is real love of a lifetime. That is the romance of a lifetime. To be transparent and to admit your wrongs and then go back and fix those things because you truly want to be a better person and you want to do the right thing. And you stand up, for against oppression, and you're that one in your family that speaks out against those secrets that are in the closet but really need to be exposed so someone in your family can be freed from suffering in silence. I don't know who that's for. That's for somebody. Let's clarify this thoughts card. Again, you're somebody is manipulative here. Somebody is not behaving with high honor. Somebody has on a false mask in public. Somebody is one way at work or to the public and another way in their private lives. If somebody is in a relationship and possibly stepping out on it, somebody possibly has some health issues that they're not disclosing but need to disclose. Somebody needs to change a pattern of behavior. Somebody needs to go back and make amends and right some wrongs and balance the scales here. Let's get one on this thoughts card. I see a bunch of married couples where people are in these marriages. Maybe you're not happy and your mind is elsewhere. And if your mind isn't elsewhere, your body is. And what is the right thing to do? What is the high honored thing to do? Okay, it's okay to get it wrong. You know what I mean? I know we have our ideologies, and you're supposed to do this and do that and not get divorced, but sometimes you do get it wrong. You know what I mean? Like hell. I'm divorced, you know what I mean? But it's just like to sit in something and I don't know, man. It's just such a hard price. It's such a heavy price when you violate those divine laws. You know what I mean? So it's just like you got to clean it up. You got to clean it up, and yeah, just divine laws, whether they be in your relationships. Work wherever, we just got to get it together. It's not being messy and it's funny for a second, but like as a lifestyle, as a way of being, oppression and violating people and laughing and joking and bullying and cheating and, dragging and just violating people. No, and if you love that shit, come on. Yeah, you're being asked to pause right now. Okay? From everything and everyone, it's time to disconnect from the world. So your God can have a moment with you and get you on the right track for your own sake. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Okay? Come away from all the drama. Come away from all the negative influences. Those influences that will enable you and keep you on that just ugly, nasty path, okay? Clean slate, all right? Write down what you need to do and be on the path of walking to it. And I feel somewhere along the line, if you do what you need to do, real love and authentic love will meet you on the way or at the end of it. But not if you don't come into yourself. You can't love anyone until you learn how to treat other people, in an honest and honorable way. But you're being asked to definitely move away from that gossiping behavior, from that bullying behavior, from if you're in a relationship, stepping out on it and thinking of, other people and all that. And so you're taking away from the current relationship that you're in, and you have one partner giving more to the other, or, family dynamic. However you're just being asked to pause. Again, they gave you the bad health card. Okay. And then you got the death card. Then you got the retreat. It's like, stop, stop, stop. There is no green light. There is no yelp. It's just stop. Okay. Just stop and get a hold of yourself is what I'm hearing. All right. All right. Wow. That was a ride and a good one. Amen. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I'm enjoying this, series, and again, we might keep this thing up because we're learning some valuable lessons. Again, if you missed a class, go back and catch up and hit me in the comments and let me know that you went back and did that, and you'll get some extra credit points. Okay. Again, thank you for being here. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, One Message About Tarot. Then you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter. If this message resonated with you in any way and you'd like to support me by making a love donation, aka the tip jar, the information is in the description box of each video, and you can do that by Cash App or PayPal. And yeah, I love you so much. Fix signs, fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. That's all I got for you. You gotta fix it. All right, and once you fix it, you'll feel better. I have a feeling things will turn around for you. Okay, and that is the silver lining. You get to see that once you fix the mess. All right, bye.
You say I'm gonna make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gonna take it. If it's haters around, I'm gonna shake them. If that bitch wanna clown, I'm gonna bake her. If it's money around, I'm gonna cake it. Backstabbing niggas talk around town, they call fakers. All the bitches that I hang around be money makers, heartbreakers, get dough by the pound. I love lies, limelight, take a picture of me. I'm at the club every night, getting lit, my homie. Blowing dro, popping mo, be the shit, my homie. Red carpet, head to toe, you know the niggas on me. I see you watching, I ain't stopping, killer for the critics. Yeah, I done did it, we done did it, niggas deal with it. It ain't no shame, cause that's the name, player play the game. I force ahead to stack my bread and count my blessings, man. My blessings, man, so fuck what you say, I'm gon' make it. Fuck what you